Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Um, Today, right now, we're doing the OoT Randomizer Standard NA Weekly Race, and with me, commentating is Wolfman and Kyrie.
Hello.
Evening, everyone. And yeah, we have what should be an exciting match at. Wait, serious? Uh, Twitch? Are you saying that only the first person gets linked on that? Yeah, curse my later alphabet names. Ugh. And you're doing that with Ginger as well. Come on, Twitch. Link everyone. Speaking of links and everyone, well, we can only feature 4 on here because, which would probably, well, let's just say, talk us down very much if we tried to fit everyone on stream.
Yep.
I mean, chat, I know you want to fit, 30 plus people on here, but surely you'll settle for Oxyman, Maki, T-Riss, and Cuphead, right?
Yep. Good bunch of runners here, and it should be fun to watch. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, I am a little curious about something here. One of the traditions that I like to have whenever I do one of these commentaries, I like to note the hash at the start, and I would like you, Kyrie, to tell me what you think is going to happen on this seed based off of that hash.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say the long shot on lab dive with irons being long shot locked.
In other words, gold scale required. Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, we won't have too long to get things started. And,
Oh,
oh gosh, I completely forgot that we have custom models now. Who are we? I want to say Oxyman is playing as someone from Tales of Symphonia?
yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not a huge anime guy, so I'm not sure. I do always like to see the Twilight Princess model, though, and a big chest in Midos. I missed it on all 3 of the runners, but we're gonna see it on Oxyman right here.
It was
It was hovers. It was hovers? Okay. Nice. Ooh, Cuphead not getting that Kakiri sword chest just yet. Everyone else is.
Hold on, Cuphead's retreating, maybe realizing, no, okay, probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe just wanted that ocarina immediately, and then to head back for the memory game. And, Kokiri Sword Chest is just a blue rupee, so...
It is nothing. We're about to see our first hint. Dancing Dad's dead! No!
I know that feeling.
Ooh. T-Riz in the RetroArch menu.
Just having to adjust some controls a bit, and we already got that hint, come on!
And there's a strength, okay.
Okay, game, I will forgive you. I will forgive you for that strength 1.
Yep. About to see the first scrub in Lost Woods. Oh, I totally missed that Song of Storms was our starting chest. Or starting song.
It is our starting song, yes, and our next hint, Skull Mask is dead.
Yep. So Skull Mask is dead and Dancing Dad's dead.
I mean, it was nice to get strength early, but right now, I'm trying to think of what that actually gives us. Because I mean, maybe easier Dodongo's access, but you can't actually finish the dungeon yet. We still need explosives.
Yep. Yeah, look, it can get us a couple checks in there. I think 3 checks? Oh no, it gets us to the bomb bag. It pretty much full clears the dungeon besides the boss and 2 chests.
Alright, how is our memory? I know mine's failing, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, same here. And it's just a heart. Piece of heart, not even a full one. Iris finally gonna get their strength and get out of Kiri Forest after messing around with their controls.
I mean, it is important that your game feels good to play, so I get it.
Yep. Oh, not getting that strength.
Wait, we already saw Strength 1. Are you saying that we have a second Strength now? No, that can't be.
No, Tiris just didn't get the strength one. They didn't check the Song of Storms grotto.
I misheard you. Thank you for clarifying. Okay, that's a potential problem.
Yep.
Because we do not know where the other 2 strengths are located. As far as I'm aware, we are not on plentiful item pools.
Yeah. Luckily enough, it's easy to get back to given our child spawn, so... And we will be back in this area as adult, I'm assuming, eventually. If we have to go to Forest, so...
And Skull Kid, again, Blue Rupee, and... I had missed the song, but it looks like Minuet, if I'm looking at the tracker correctly.
Yeah, that's what appears. French Vanilla Minuet.
Next hint, Goron Pottery.
Goron Pottery, okay.
Okay, what's wrong with everyone hating Goron City here? Come on. And Target in the Woods.
When was?
Well, okay, no need for Slingshot then.
Nope. And where to now?
So, I'm trying to remember how many different sometimes hints we can have in this distribution, but I feel like we already have 4 of them. Is that
It's
all of them?
7 sometimes. And what are the sometimes hints we have? Dancing Dad, Goron Pot, Target in the Woods.
And, the Skull Mask.
That's an always hint in these settings.
Right, never mind.
Yeah. There's 7 sometimes, 5 path, and I am not quite sure how many. 8 always? Okay.
I'll be honest, I was unable to watch most of the tournament stuff. You can blame work for a lot of that. But it sounds like I've missed a number of setting updates, so this will be a good way to get caught up.
Yep, nope, for sure. Yeah, this is Season 6 settings, but King Zora skip is allowed in the NA weeklies. And the weeklies in general, so...
Alright, we are now in Hyrule Field, but it looks like we have some divergence going on. Maki's heading immediately towards Lon Lon, and okay, Cuphead's also doing that. No one wants to visit Hyrule Castle for whatever reason.
Probably... Where's Machi going? Lon Lon first. I think this makes sense. Get another song.
Yeah, but
We're
first, you know, we have to take care of the Cuckoos.
Yep. Will Talon give us a gift, or will he give us junk?
I mean, it's always a gift. The question is, what's the quality of the gift? Also, did that Cuckoo just fall through the ground?
I think that does happen sometimes when you shield drop.
Fair enough.
And
And,
it's a bloopy.
wow, actual scam.
He took our money and gave us a little bit back in return.
Okay, Tigris remembered the strength 1. We are fine.
Yep. I think I think it makes sense they left that till now because they were gonna go this way to get out of this region of the map anyway, so. And that's Serenade. Okay. Well, that makes routing in Lake a little bit easier.
But at the same time, I'm getting a little bit concerned about where some of our other songs are located.
Yeah, it's a little early to tell. We still got Windmill, we got Minuet, and yeah, depending on our medallions, maybe easy enough to get our Ravaged Village. Ooh, there's a shield. No team buy shield today.
I mean, I will gladly take a Hylian shield, so... Save the 50 to 80 rupees it takes to normally purchase one of these. And we are warping immediately to Lake Hylia to catch the Owl Express.
Yep. Yeah, I think this is gonna be either Kakariko child play or an adult play from Cuphat and Machi. And Oxyman.
Well, Machi going immediately to the castle town, Cuphead choosing to fill up the wallet first.
I support that. You need your money. And it looks like Oxyman is going to do child fishing potentially, set Scarecrow, and take a peek at that Rudo's letter check.
Not a bad idea to gain knowledge. Question is, can
no.
we see the item that well? No we cannot, so, I guess we're going fishing.
They'll be able to take another peek at it once they set Scarecrow, possibly. If they're really concerned about it. And we're seeing Child Shooting Gallery from Machi and Cuphat here, so...
And the prize is... Hello! We take those bomb bags.
Yep. Well, given... I would go check Bomb Tree Bowling, then go adult and clear out DC. Hopefully it's a medallion dungeon, that'd be nice. First check on Bomb Tree Bowling is nothing. And second one is just a bomb refill, so Bomb Tree Bowling is not required this seed.
Well, that was a waste of 60 rupees.
It was indeed. Goron Pot's dead again. Cack is path to Morpha. Spirit's path to Baronade. And Big Pose is dead. Okay, well, those are 2 path hints.
Also, chat, am I actually ahead? Because I made sure to refresh the streams prior to the start of this. Also, Cuphat, those were very fast scans. I missed what the temple locations were.
I did as well. Oop.
Do the players hear any of this? No. If they hear any of this, there would be, let's just say, a bit of trouble.
Yep, and one of our runners did check the pedestal, right?
Yeah, it was Cuphat, but it was very quick.
Yeah, so Queen Goma is Shadow, King Dodongo is Spirit Medallion, Baronade is Water Medallion, Phantom Ganon is the Goron Rupee, Volvagia is the Fire Medallion, Morpha is the Forest Medallion, Bongo is the Light Medallion, and Twin Rova is the Zora Sapphire.
I'm sorry, did you say Twin Rova is the Sapphire?
Yeah.
Then we have to enter Stone Spirit. Also, I thought I just saw another hint. Lake Hylia to Volvagia.
Oh, wow. Fishing didn't give anything, did it?
I missed that, but Tiris will give us another peek.
It's nothing, so... that's okay. That's just one check. There's still quite a bit left to do here.
Alright, I'm going to refresh my stream for just a moment, just to hope that there's no, me going super ahead.
Yeah, and if I'm ahead too, please let me know, chat. I will also refresh if needed. And Wolfos Grotto is... nothing. And we're gonna see a Valley Lake play. I like this. I like a Valley Lake play. And we're also getting our first look at a Kakariko, so...
Alright, Anju, what do you have for us today?
Nothing. And
Not as an adult, anyway.
Yep. Is chickens required? We will find out in a little bit.
Oh, hi, Slingshot. Don't know if we'll actually need you today, but who knows?
Well, we won't need Slingshot unless it's for Spirit. Because we don't need it for shooting target in the woods, and there is ways around it in Deku, so...
Alright, 50 has nothing. Winter Heart Piece on the windmill itself, Nocturne.
Yep, okay. That could be Path, potentially.
Little soon to say.
Yeah, there's still plenty to do in CAC. And a big chest. This be a hook shot?
Spirit to Baronade, we already saw that at least once. And,
it's a paperweight.
Hyrule
And Dims!
Castle Goma.
Castle the Goma? Oh no, I don't like that. And that was Din's. I believe that was Din's in the grotto outside Goron City?
That was Din's. Actually, that may have been that one, you're right. I had it marked as a different one. Right, because Rear Grotto was Agony.
Yeah. And it looks like Machi may be checking out Goron City as an adult on his way to DC, so nice.
Wait a second. When did... I missed when we got Zelda's Lullaby. Was that at the Minuet location?
What? We have ZL?
Yeah, Cuphead has it. And,
It must have been on the Minuet location. Yeah, ZL was Minuet.
Thank
Chat
you.
has confirmed that. Thank you, Ginger.
Joys of this game having a huge variety of paths, also Shield Grave, excuse me, nothing. And I cannot tell what was in the box.
And that is Bolero, so Cuphead will get access to another song, and possibly a song chain. Back to Bongo, that was a hint? What? Okay.
I missed Cactabongo. I saw Cactamorpha.
Yeah, I saw Cactamorpha as well. And that's Song of Time on Bolero Check.
Alright, if Cactabongo is a thing, then there we go. Nocturne's covered. Colossus something. One of the hands was dead. I couldn't tell which one.
Yep. Heart container on top of the, in Death Mountain Crater. Right hand. It was, Colossus right hand.
Thank you.
According to chat.
And now Maki is the first of our runners to enter the Dongo's Cavern.
Yep. And this will get us a medallion. I forgot which medallion. That is the spirit medallion. And we'll get another hint as well, which is nice. Not sure. Oh, we've gotten a 50 hint as well. That's what I was just about to say. I'm not sure if we've gotten any skull hints, but we have seen a 50 hint according to Oxyman's personal tracker.
And Maki just showed us that 50 hint as well.
Okay. Oh, whoa. 50 is dead. No 50 skulls for us today, chat.
Oh, Faye, why do you do that to us? Alright, T-Rish should be getting Din's fire if we've taken our notes correctly. And yeah, Colossus' right hand is dead. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, and Chad already wants 40 skulls to have something. Sheesh, you're a little mean.
Boulder Destiny? Okay, we're about to see that. Nice.
Uh-oh, Cuphead's having some trouble. And choosing to... First of all, Cactomorpha, that's a second time. Cuphead, I don't know if you're allowed to warp in there. That's what I was afraid of.
Nope. He's... Yeah. Don't think he had enough time, but...
It
yes.
was... Yeah, it was kind of cutting it close.
Yeah. Yeah, so far DC hasn't had anything either, so...
Wait. Which location had magic?
I think
I think we're crossing different seeds now. But...
Yeah, I think that was a previous seed. Oh no! Cuphead just got sniped by Dampe. Oh, 40 skulls had magic.
Yeah.
on a seed earlier, apparently, according to Alexander.
Ooh, Redead Grotto has something.
Yep. And the twins have a hook shot, which is Path to Morpha. Okay. And could also be Path to Bongo. Oh wait, no, the Nocturne was likely to Path to Bongo.
Yeah.
So yeah, that...
And,
oh, go on, sorry.
Yeah, Dumpe's 1 and 2 had nothing, and I don't recall Maki actually having anything. Or, I don't think we've seen much of anything in the Dongo's Cavern, though we did get a fairy in a bottle from Rufio.
Yep. Yeah, so far, Dodongo's Cavern has had nothing. Cuphead about to get his hook shot. Which this also means that hook shot, long shot is going to be hook shot locked. I believe. Oh wait, no, because both hook shots are required for Morpha. I am messing up my logic reading. My bad, chat.
Frozen Cavern has Eponas.
Yay! But that's not a big deal because Weep Skip is allowed today. Now, if we were in the S6 tournament, it would not be allowed and we would require Rudos. Yep, this may be a Rush Ice Seed.
That is certainly a unique view of King Dodongo, but otherwise, unless we get something, you know, I mean, we already know that we're getting the Spirit Medallion, so unless there's some special item on King Dodongo, I believe this is only for the medallion.
Yeah, it appears that way. Which I don't like to see that. I like seeing at least one major item in DC, but not today. Nice little bomb refill, though.
Alright. Maki is the first to have a dungeon cleared.
Yep, Cuphat not far behind. Oxyman doing Dampe. Triss finally adult, so... It's like Oxyman doing a little bit better of a job on Dampe, and I spoke too soon as he just got smacked.
Okay, Kyrie, I know you're relatively new on commentary, but the one thing that we need to teach you, don't curse the runners.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, we all make that mistake at least once.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the ice situation with Eponas. We do have a bottle. We have Hookshot. We might be going there soon. We have hovers, so we can get our way into Zura's domain. Although out of logic, but if you're going ice, that's out of logic regardless.
Chat, why am I arguing with chat on this? Anyway, T-Riss heading to Zora's River.
They're rushing.
What the benefit is here.
They're rushing ice. They already marked down Eponas on their tracker. So. Yeah. Triss is rushing ice. Oxyman is setting Scarecrow and gonna follow that lake path. Yep, Ginger, rush ice, rush ice, rush ice, indeed.
Well, I mean, if we're rushing ice, then how come T-Riss is spending time going into the grotto?
Easy checks to get on the way.
I'm just saying, we may need to update that meme here.
Yeah. Easier to get them now than backtrack and get them later. Yeah,
Okay,
rush ice responsibly. There you go. And 30's dead. Okay.
Alright, Skulltula Seekers, you only have 40 left. And then after that, our runners may choose to go to 20, they may not.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Pretty easy to get to 20 since we have Hookshot.
Hello, adult fishing with a bow.
And that is path to
Volvagia.
Bowlock Fire?
Maybe. Alright, Maki now has Bolero Fire available. T-Riss trying to get into Zora's domain without using Lullaby.
Oh, that is right, because Riss or T-Riss did not get their ZL, so.
Alright, time. How about we see what's on top of the lab? Oxyman is giving us a preview. And thank you for the preview.
I've never seen the hover strat from that side to get into Zora's domain. I've always seen it from where you come up from the diving in from Lost Woods.
I'm actually used to doing the hover strategy from the other side.
Okay, yeah. Because I see the cuckoo strat from the other side.
Yeah, but that's Child Link. We're talking Adult Link here.
Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna see him weep skip right here. And King Dodongo down for Cup Hat. And oh, that's Lens. That's Lens in the wall.
It may come in handy.
Treasure chest minigame?
As I said, it may come in handy. Most of
Yeah.
our runners know where all the invisible stuff is located, so...
Yep. We also do have to get to Spirit, so if our runners aren't confident in Lensless Wasteland, that would come in handy as well, but sure.
Remote Grotto has a second slingshot, and Ocarina of Times is Saria today.
Okay. OoT Saria. Well, that could potentially be required.
We've already eliminated Dancing Darunia.
Yep.
Which means it can only be required if we have to deal with Skull Kid.
Or Frogs too.
Or Frogs too. You're right. I forgot about that one.
Yep.
I haven't seen a Frogs 2 hint. Oh yeah. Oh, we did see. Right. That's Skull Kid.
Skull Kid's.
I thought it was. Was it Skull Mask or Skull Kid that was hinted dead?
Well, apparently it was Skull Kid, which means that is a sometimes hint and not an always hint.
Oh, wait. One of the frogs has a bow.
Which frog? I mean, we don't need it because we know where another bow is, but
it was on Maki's side, and if it was Frogs 2 that had a bow, then it's pointless. Frogs 2 bow. Okay, Saria's is not needed.
Nope. Okay. So far, I don't think we're gonna see our first check in ice here, and it's a small chest, so we're gonna get our blue fire and move on. And we're seeing Cuphead and Forest, a stone forest at that.
I missed what the first chest was, but if it was important, chat would have mentioned it.
First chat in ice?
No, forest.
It was a key. Oh wait, oh no, the first chest. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't notice it either.
Blast tag. To my knowledge, Dancing Darunia is nothing important. So
yeah.
There is no Saria's all dungeon shenanigans. Not this time, anyway.
Dancing Dad is dead. Oh no! Oxyman messing up the adult shooting gallery.
Still can save some money if he gets enough shot.
Yep. And yeah, he saving that money. And it doesn't look like Ice had anything useful besides Epona so far. There's still one more chest, so...
An adult shooting gallery, nothing. So that means... Kakariko, we are down to identifying... collecting the Kukos, 10 skulls, 20 skulls, and 40 skulls.
Yep. And it looks like Machi is also going to rush Ice, potentially.
Oxyman got bouldered.
Oh no! And Triss got frozen!
Oh, hi there, Big Key. Or excuse me,
Alright.
Boss Key. But it's practically identical here.
Yep, BK.
No, that's when you have no checks in a multi-world.
Oh.
I'll catch you up on that later.
Alright. And looks like Oxyman now in DC. Going to get that spirit medallion.
Alright. Cuphat is our first runner to enter Fire Temple. And okay, it was Skull Mask that had the huge rupee. Skull Kid, to my knowledge, is still available. So all dungeons for Saria's is still potentially in play.
Okay.
Or you're saying that Skull Kid was also hinted? I missed that. Oh well.
Okay, well, Saria's is not required. Technically, in logic, yes, it is required to get Minuet. Oh wait, no, not Minuet, because Minuet was. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, Saria's is not required whatsoever because we got Minuet on Saria's check. Cuphat dipping as many dungeons as he can early on, which might pay off. There's a big chest. And that's a scale.
That is the open lava room, I believe. Or was that the bombable one?
That was the open one.
Thank you.
Yep, Alex, that is a very early death of AD.
And apparently we missed a 40 hint. But 40's gone.
Yep, 40 is dead. So 30, 40, 50 dead. At most, we will need 20, but we are unsure at this moment.
And we only have one small key, so... Oh, there was the 40 hint.
Alright. And Machi going ice. Gonna get his opponents.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at our remaining locations that have checks. It's looking... Honestly, a part of me wonders if perhaps our runner should just knock out bottom of the well, considering that we have everything we need for it.
I think that would be a strong play. I would also support if our runners want to go GTG. Because we have a bow accessible, we have hookshot, we have Eponas, we have one strength, we have bombs. GTG could be a strong play as well. We have Song of Time, I believe, so...
We do have Song of Time, yes, but we don't have Requiem. Which means if we have very unfortunate key logic, that means there's no easy way to get back there as a child. Anyway, Scrub Grotto in the Lost Woods. I think we missed this earlier. Okay, it should stay missed.
Yep.
Also, I cannot tell what is in the icy waters on Maki's side. Chat, if you're able to, please let us know.
I can never see that. Yeah. Oxyman gonna be the third runner in the restream today to get their first medallion.
Ooh,
so yeah.
Hold on. Generic Grotto has something for us. Also, Big Pose is dead, in case that was missed.
And that's Din.
Wait, did I mix up my... Oh, that Grotto had Dins. I marked the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that grotto I just call grotto outside of Goron City, and the other grotto outside Goron City I call Death Mountain Trail Storms Grotto.
Did Death Mountain Trail Storms Grotto have anything?
I don't think we've seen it yet.
Alright, my notes are going to be permanently corrupted then. I'll adapt. Anyway, we have one more dead dinosaur. Oxyman now has a spirit medallion.
Yep, and Cuphat just picked up a pack of chews.
And yeah, okay, it was Frog's too, Bo. Thank you for confirming, Cuphead. Alright, time for the maze. And yes, Lake Hylia has Paths of Elvagia, we know. First two chests, nothing. Third chest,
Nothing. Small chest. So Goron Maze is empty.
okay, we may see the Storm's Grotto, actually.
Yep, we're about to see it from Oxyman.
We just saw it from Cuphead, apparently.
Oh.
And it was nothing.
Alright. So yeah, now we're seeing just a few repeat checks.
But we are running a little low, so we may have to either go to the well or go to GTG. Question is, which is the better play?
Yeah, both are strong plays at this point. Well, we can full clear. GTG, we can clear up till we hit the Strength 2 lock chest in the back. But I think they go GTG first to avoid an unnecessary age change.
I mean, it does take time to grow up, or grow down, as the case may be.
Yep.
Also, Cuphead, no, you cannot get the big rolling prize in this tunnel. You have to do it as a child. Oxyman is soon going to learn that the Goron Boulder Maze has nothing of importance.
Yep, very shortly. The hint's not even useful because we've seen it already. One thing I learned yesterday actually was if that middle chest in the maze is a big chest, you can actually hop onto that big chest and hop over that boulder to the hammerlock chest. Learned that yesterday.
If you can get on, then sure.
Yeah, no, I saw it done. You could backflip onto the if the middle chest in Goron Maze is a big chest, you just backflip onto it and jump right over that boulder.
Does it matter if the chest is open or closed?
I believe it's open.
Has to be open for that to work. Interesting.
Octobag gang, they're deads. Yeah, and Alex pointing out, and if the hammer chest is a big chest, you could even jump back over.
Speaking of jumping over...
Yep. Mito skip time.
Even though this is technically not required, I'm guessing Oxyman forgot to check Saria's location as a child.
Yep.
Cuphat has become a child. Looks like
Uh,
everything's doing well.
yep, likely a well-timed well play.
I'm not sure if my slow clap processor is being heard right now, but
And thank you, Ginger. Thank you.
also don't forget about our hints. Hyrule Castle is path to Goma, so
Oh, right.
this is likely the Kokiri sword, if I understand how these settings work.
Yep, it has to be Kokiri sword or something that leads to Kokiri sword because we've already found 2 slingshots in logic.
Not that our runners are ever going to use the slingshots in Deku Tree.
Yep. It is quite DLC.
I still don't like that bomb jump, for the record. Or even the bombless version of I just don't like that at all. And,
Oh, okay.
hello.
Well, magic leads to Kokiri sword. Where's Kokiri sword gonna be? There is plenty of magic lock checks we can check out. That pun was unintended.
With you on here, I no longer know what is. Also, Dumpei, what do you got for us on the tour? Vanilla.
Just some health. And I just noticed Cuphat is looking very good on health. No shortage there. Shadow is in logic.
Yeah, we can full clear Shadow at this point.
Okay then. Nice.
Whether I would recommend full clearing Shadow right now is another story entirely.
Yeah, no, this is a very early Shadow full clear.
Oh, wait. There was some... The
long shot! That is a long shot! What is this seed? Well,
you were partially right. We were gonna have to dive to get a long shot. You were just wrong on the location.
yeah, I was wrong.
Take the credit anyway.
I'll take half points. I'll take half points. I don't deserve full points. I was expecting gold scale required. That is not gold scale required.
It was still scale required, which is kind of rare.
Yep, very true.
And we're gonna see this hint, Bigoron's dead.
Love it.
And yeah, at this point, we don't need to worry about Ice Cavern to get to GTG, so, you know, the small things.
Yeah, that is also true.
You know, at this rate, I'm starting to wonder if going for, Ice Cavern was just a big, bait trip. Also, Oxyman, you're running out of time!
We won't know that until we see HBA.
And, yeah, fun fact, if you run out of time before, the lava does not kick in first.
Yeah, and that is okay. He did have a fairy, so he gets to get this lens anyway. Wait a second. Magic in Hyrule Castle. We have lens. Treasure chest game has our Kokiri sword. I'm calling it now.
It's possible. It is entirely possible.
And for my sake, I hope so.
However, Maki is deciding to raid Shadow Temple. No, I will not do that meme again.
Yep, and if they know the bomb chew strats to get the pillar down at the end, then this is a full clear. Which I don't see why they would come here if they didn't know the chew strat, so... Yeah, this could be a shadow full clear by Machi, because they do have chews.
Also, it is very strange to see folks actually diving into Shadow sub 1 hour, as Chad has pointed out.
Sub 1 hour Shadow. Oh, wow. This is rare. We won't finish it sub 1 hour, though, because it is a lengthy dungeon, but we entered it sub 1 hour, so...
What did you say was at the Boulder of Destiny again?
I don't remember.
Alright, Oxyman is about to get the surprise magic. And Dead Hand, is no longer around.
Nope. Oxybag got their magic. And I believe it's nighttime, so they're gonna check treasure chest minigame.
Alright, chat, the way this works is... Well, let's... Yeah, Oxyman's gonna check. So, chat, this
Get
is
your
a 1 in
guesses
32
in.
opportunity. Go left or right in any permutation you want, and, well, let's see how close you get.
I got my guess in.
Well, okay, we're gonna drop Richard off first. Fine.
Alright,
But after
alright.
that, you know, we're giving you folks plenty of time to get your guesses in. How about
I
that?
think it makes sense. Probably save quit after this, I would assume. That why they're doing Richard first, so they don't have to leave and do it. They could just save quit and choose on Richard. Okay.
Yeah, I think all of our runners have bomb chews at this point. As T-Riss now gets his first hook shot.
Yep, and there's a big chest in shadow. What can it be?
Compass chest,
That-
bomb bag.
Yep.
Alright, time for our predictions. Also, 10 skulls. Piece of heart. First one
Alright.
is left.
That is left. I'm still in it.
Second one, left.
Left. I am still in it. Let's go.
Third one, right.
I'm still in it. Come on.
Fourth one, left.
Oh, I'm knocked out. So what was it? Left, left, right, left? Is anyone
Left.
still in it?
Left, left, right, left, left. It was almost a team left sweep. And our reward for going through all that is
That's-
Aurora's Wind.
Oh, okay. Shoot. My
I
guess was
mean,
wrong.
We'll gladly take Aurora's Wind, don't get me wrong.
Yep, very useful this early on. Especially with magic.
But to my knowledge, Aurora's Wind doesn't actually unlock anything unless there's some evil dark magic of a logic check here.
Yeah, no, Ferrar's Wind is completely optional, but it helps out in multiple dungeons. And it looks like Oxyman's going back to adult.
In the meantime, Cuphead is choosing to just verify that everything is good with Zor's River and Domain as a child, even purchasing a bean or two.
Yep, I like this.
Alright, the invisible spinning rupee room or spinning scythe room no chests worth opening, it looks like. We may also see Frogs 1 on Cuphead's side. We're
Yep.
getting storms for free.
I don't see why we wouldn't. There's a key in shadow on the invisible spinny room.
Okay, there. So I missed an enemy earlier, and Frogs 1 is dead.
Alright.
Hold on, we're gonna see the fire check here.
And that's a big chest. Is that the Kikiri sword? Come on.
It's the prescription!
And that is not useful. Oh man. And it looks like we're seeing Shadow by Oxy. So nice. Double Shadow.
But of course, we have to worry about the Crusher Room. You can
Yep.
do things the long way, push the block all the way through, or you can do things the quick way. One well-timed
Which is, yep, which is
Oh,
that.
big
And that's a
item.
big chest. Okay. This could be Kikiri sword as well. This is magic locked.
No, it's the Boron Tunic.
Okay.
So we have Fire Temple logical access for, deep fire,
Yep.
which probably doesn't matter too much.
Which I believe in these settings, much of fire can be done without a Goron tunic because of the fewer tunic requirement.
As far as I'm aware, the fewer tunic requirement only covers up to the Boulder Maze Room.
Okay, good to know. Actually, I didn't know like how far it covered.
Yeah, it's mainly trying to get up to that room is the tricky part. Because
Yeah.
low health, having to climb the fence, it's not very fun.
Yep, but we have hook shot, so it makes it a little bit easier, and we have a bottle, so we can always grab a fairy.
Alright, when it comes to the roof, step 1, Scarecrow. Step 2, Gwei. Step
Gwei-
3, Gwei again.
Gwei is the true final boss in Ocarina of Time.
Step 4, climb.
Yep.
Step
And-
5, say no thank you.
Will the Shadow Pot have anything?
Tiris is taking note of that hint. Hey, that was a very fast keys killing setup for Maki.
Yep.
Now just trying to break the pot. There we go. Pot's broken. And
And
Ruby.
a Bluebee. Looks like we might get a peek at Shoot the Sun by Triss. Might be a little bit early though. Gonna be waiting around for a moment. We
No.
do have Minuet. Minuet was on Saria's check, Axel.
Alright. It's clearing up enough, so maybe we can see what Shooting the Sun is. I'm just not used to doing this check during, when Water Temple isn't cleared. And the actual item?
That's a bow.
It's a bow!
It's another bow. No. So yeah, we found.
We found all 3 bows.
Yep, and in Lake we had a bow and a long shot,
Oh.
and there are irons. Okay,
Iron boots on the torch run.
so we can do water now as well. This seed is opening up pretty quickly. I could see Cuphat going to water soon.
Actually, I think Tiras is going to head to GTG at this point.
That's what it looks like.
Also, chat, I need a reminder. Actually, no, I think I already know the answer. Maki did not pick up all of the keys yet. There's still one small key, and possibly the boss key to grab in Shadow.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna full clear it anyway, though, because we are nowhere close to go mode.
But in the meantime, Cuphat is soon going to get Furor's Wind. But of course, we need to take care of Richard.
Yep, Cuphat is. Machi taking the ferry ride to the end of Shadow. Magic was in Hyrule Castle Ferry. Great Ferry. And that is past the Queen Goma. How? We are unsure yet.
We'll eventually figure it out. And oh yeah, chat choosing to play again. I forgot to do that, right?
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, Tigris confirmed in Gerudo Valley now, so we have some carpenters to rescue. Or excuse me, a carpenter to rescue. But nothing wrong with taking a little sneaky peek behind the rocks. Or the box.
Yep. We're gonna see this this peak. And possibly a death warp as well for the waterfall. No death warp today.
Also, we actually had an alright run on Cuphead's side.
Alright. And
And
yeah.
plus-
Oh, sorry.
Well, there is one other tradition we usually like to do around here. Happy 1 hour, Kyrie.
Yep, happy 1 hour.
Now, do you know what usually happens roughly once an hour?
Yep, we thank our runners for putting on a great show. Today, those runners are Oxyman, Machi, Cuphead, and Tiras. We also like to thank our trackers, who today are doing a wonderful job double tracking. And that is Mr. Buckets and Ginger. And also, we like to thank our fellow commentators. Today, my fellow commentator is Wolfman, who I am having a blast commentating with. And we also like to thank our restreamers, who is Alexander Harold today. So, thank you for restreaming and making this possible. And yeah, so thank you to the whole restream team, and thank you to the runners for putting on a great show.
Not doing too bad yourself, Kyrie.
Thank you.
Anyway, the only reason we need to enter this Floor Master room is if there is a major item. We already got all the keys.
And nothing. Just a bloopy. I think Machi was hoping for some health.
Oh, hello, Tiras has found a big chest on top of Gerudo Fortress.
Alright. Double D.
I mean, certainly helpful, but not required.
It's helpful. I think Tiras only has 4 hearts at the top moment, so it's nice.
Well, here's the thing. Some other runners like to actually take death warps, and so double defense does interfere with that.
Yeah, that is true. And HBA. Come on.
I am so thankful that you can now get 1,500 and also get the 1,000 reward as well.
Yeah, that is very nice. Pot Strat by Triss, so... And Bongo, everybody!
And using the hook shot, which is... It is a valid solution, especially if you run out of arrows. It's just somewhat annoying to deal with.
Or don't have a bow, which is Machi's case. And
1,000 Zora Tunic.
Yep.
And it's a bottle, but it's not the logical bottle. So what do you know? Archery actually providing some good stuff this time.
Yep. Cuphat gonna check lake and then go water, I think, because that is a full clear water at this point. Oh no, the Gwei got away!
Not for long. And
Is that...
that was the ice arrows. Bongo was hurting his own weakness.
And that's a big chest in GTG. Fire arrows! Okay. We know where all the magical arrows are besides lights.
So really, we're just now missing... we're still missing a few number of items here, but...
Yep.
Let's see. First key for the Beamos room, or second key. I had missed one earlier. Whoops. And now Cuphat is going to sequence break the dive.
Oh yeah. We'll see what the lab dive is here.
Nothing important.
And we're gonna get our first peek at the maze, which the central chest is a big chest. Okay. So logic requires us to have 9 keys to get to that central chest, but you only need 7 to get there realistically.
Especially since we have Song of Time to, save ourselves 2 keys.
Exactly. Although logic does still require us to have 9, that's why we only need 7. Because reason logic requires us to have 9 keys is because logic expects the worst key usage.
We are now entering Water Temple on Cuphat's side.
Alright. I saw this coming. And we're seeing chickens! Chickens!
We are actually seeing the Cuckoos being collected.
I love it.
I mean, it is a way to the hero location, and you should clear your ways to the heroes.
Yep, I have said this 100 times. Every time I commentate, I always say it. I am pro chickens. I support a chicken play any race.
Alright, in the meantime, T-Riss heading to the other side of GTG. Compass chest for... Compass chest is a small key. At least I believe that's the compass chest. If I'm wrong on that, oh well, that's what I'm going with.
In, what? Cuphat side? Yeah, that was compass.
Alright. 5 small keys found so far, and it's a Deguna capacity upgrade. Nice, but not required. So only 20 skulls is unknown in Kakariko right now.
We saw 10 skulls? Who'd we see 10 from?
One of the other runners. And I think... I couldn't tell if that was just a regular small chest or a small key in the cracked wall.
I'm not sure, but if it is something... If it is a key, Cuphat will likely get it.
And Maki is about to go into the well.
Alright.
Oh, early boss key!
Well, does he continue into water and full clear, or does he just go straight to the boss? It looks like straight to the boss.
I do not blame Cuphat one bit.
Nope. And yeah, sounded like earlier you were saying go well, and so we're seeing both GTG, which I expected, and well, which you expected. So yeah, we're seeing a bunch of new checks here. We're seeing water, we're seeing GTG, and we're seeing well, which is really nice to see some divergence from each of the runners. And Oxyman, the odd one out, who is still in shadow, which Machi has completed.
Alright, shooting the eyes, one of those checks had nothing. How about the second? And look at this, Oxyman using Furor's Wind, and we are now at 6 keys.
Well, there's a big chest in well.
I missed which one.
The one that you need to lower the water for that goes to the coffin room.
And it looks like the coffin room itself has nothing.
Not today.
And apparently Cuphead has to go through a second phase. And it's a bomb bag.
Unfortunate, but... Wait, is that the last bomb bag?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're at bomb bag percent.
And there's another big chest in the maze. I believe this is the third one on the left-hand side. And
That's
it's the
mirror! Winrova is a stone today, but who knows? It could be required.
And the center chest.
Which is the other scale.
Now, I'm guessing Toilet has either a key or an item. I missed one of the left side checks.
Yeah, I didn't, well, we're not sure about Toilet actually either, because we haven't seen the back room, so... There's still 4 chests there that could be keys and stuff.
Ah, you're right, right.
So, we're not able to decide if Toilet is required or not at this moment.
Well, either way, Cuphead now has the Force Medallion, and
Yep.
so has access to a few additional checks. Also, I want to hear Cuphead's reaction, so
Yep.
give me a bit. Okay, it was more of a muted reaction, but it was still a reaction.
Yep. And we are also gonna see Lensless Wasteland here.
But also Magicless Wasteland. Remember, we know that Hyrule Castle is Path to Goma.
Yep.
Hyrule Castle Fairy has magic. Tyrus doesn't have magic, so for all we know, the Wasteland is going to have our Kokiri Sword.
That is possible.
And, well, Prelude is vanilla.
And there's another big chest in well. And that's BGS. Okay. And Oxyman going back to Child. Cuphat going Shadow.
Yeah.
We are about to see if Lens and Magic are required to get the Spirit, because we are unsure about Requiem. DC was very barren this seed. But not entirely, because we did get a medallion out of it. So, although it was barren in a sense, it was still required.
You would still call that a barren location. Oh, Cuphat missed some of the rupees and just chooses to pay the 20 penalty.
Yep, and
Alright.
at this point, we don't need rupees that much, so it doesn't really matter to save them.
Alright, what is the song for crossing?
I think it's
probably Requiem.
gonna be Requiem. Yep,
It's
vanilla Requiem, which means Kakiri's sword can be in spirit.
Question is, well, is it? Also, Hintstone. Ravaged Village has Sun's song.
Yep.
However, that also means Sun's song could be Way the Hero somehow.
That is true. And Cuphat going to finish up water, it looks like, before going into shadow. Oh, wait.
None of us have the spoiler log.
Cuphat doesn't have Dins, I just realized, so he can't go shadow. I just noticed.
Well, Tyrus is becoming a child, perhaps actually going to, you know, get that magic.
Quite possibly.
In the meantime, I'm focusing on Cuphat's side right now.
Yep, so am I. The only unique checks at this moment that we haven't seen yet.
Now, I'm presuming that Cuphat is going to potentially save Scum if, you know, the boss key chest doesn't have anything.
Yeah,
because you had to spend 2 keys to get here.
Yep, that's what you do in this case.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, you're not save scumming that.
Not this time.
So in order for Cuphat to do the Dark Link loop, he has to find 2 more keys.
So let's okay, I know there's a tradition that some folks like to do here, but here's the problem. I'm trying to see how we can pull it off. So let's at least talk about the hints that we know. We know that Spirit leads to Baronade. That is either going to be Boomerang or Rudo's letter. It could be both.
Yep, or something that leads to them.
We know that Lake Hylia somehow has to lead to the Megaton Hammer. And so far, we have either a hookshot or bow trail to follow. We don't know which one. Strength 2 is still somewhere, and we will require it in order to actually finish this game. Kokiri's sword, we know it's locked behind magic.
Well, Sorry.
Considering that we are, we know roughly how, 4 of the 5 items are going to be. And, I really don't know about where Strength 2 is located. Hey, Alex, think you can open up a, prediction or bet or something? Let's see where Strength 2 is located.
Yep, but also just to note, Strength 2 is not necessarily required. Because it could just be,
right.
it could be child side spirit. Not all spirit is locked by Strength 2, so it is quite possible.
We may have a situation where Strength 2 isn't required this season, which feels very awkward.
Yeah. There is 1 key. Cuphat needing 1 more to do the Dark Link loop.
Alright, that is 1 small key on Child Right. So let's see what's on child left.
Sorry, you said that was a small key on child, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we can progress. And that's another key, so 2 keys.
Yeah, we're gonna make the climb as a child.
Yup. I don't see why you wouldn't in this case, given that it is a path location.
Alright, Cuphead going for the dragon chest right now.
Which is another key, so we can do Dark Link Loop.
Oxy taking advantage of that, broken Deku stick. No, it's no more.
Machi back to adult, so. And heading to lake.
I mean, Water Temple is where we need to go.
Yep, but no water temple access quite yet. GTG is more likely here, I think.
Oh, hold on. Big chest on child climb. We found our strength too, folks. It was French vanilla.
Well, we can full clear spirit now. Yep, yuck.
Yeah, I get it. Of course we weren't going to hint for strength 2, it was here the entire time!
Yep, Machi gonna get their bow.
And now for this annoying room that Tiris is in. So, Oxy's model, I want to say it is one of the characters from, one of the Tales games?
Yeah. I'm not...
It was either... I thought it was Pressa, but if it's Presea, very well. It's... that was the character who I was thinking of. I couldn't remember how to say the name. Thank you there.
But, yeah, I do like the skin. I really enjoy these custom models. I really like the one that Cuphat's using. I've seen it quite a bit so far in Season 6. The Twilight Princess model. Twilight Princess being one of my favorite OOT, or not OT, one of my favorite Zelda games. Behind Ocarina of Time, of course, which is my favorite.
And now we bring the water level all the way to the top.
Oh, look at that BGS on Machi's side. Wow. That is pretty cool.
And now we are actually going to visit Darklink.
I don't like Darklink.
Also, are we able to... Well, we're trying to grab that Skulltula. There we go.
As 10 for Cuphat.
I still don't think anyone has grabbed 20.
Yeah, no.
No, we are not playing the combo rando. We cannot just send the prescription over there. Honestly, that would probably break both games if you were able to do that.
Yeah. We're seeing well from Triss, so.
And Maki has just wasted 15 rupees.
Yep. 15 rupees in a couple seconds.
Now, for the most powerful weapon of all, Deku Nuts.
Yep. Plenty of strategies to beat Dark Link, but Deku Nuts definitely one of the most used.
And first chest is the final small key, if I've counted correctly.
Yep, so we're gonna see River.
Meantime, Maki going for a nice night walk. Oxyman choosing to walk a Kuko instead.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, we're gonna get confirmation on Boulder of Destiny. I know we saw it before.
It was nothing. It was just a path hint.
The actual most powerful weapon, that depends on who you speak to.
Yep.
I mean, don't forget, Maki is playing a Sephiroth, so wouldn't the most powerful weapon be Supernova? Also, Heart Container.
Ooh, our first peek at Teknite Grotto.
Well, we do have logical access to it thanks to Iron Boots.
Yep, and nothing.
I couldn't tell, but if you say it was nothing, very well.
Or maybe it was nothing? I didn't look. I thought that Machi had their irons and could grab it, but they don't. So it quite could be something. Yeah. Cat says it was nothing, so. Then we're gonna see GTG from Machi as well. Time of day looking like they won't be able to do HBA though, which isn't too bad. I don't think there was anything on HBA.
Zora, Tunic, and Bottle.
Okay, yeah. It was just Bottle, not Rudo's letter?
Correct.
Okay, good.
Central Pillar has nothing, and I don't
Alright.
remember if we checked the cracked pillar, the cracked wall chest.
I'm not sure if we did, but I'm sure Cuphat saw it, and it is nothing.
Oh, HBA is shorthand for horseback archery.
It is indeed. Oxyman getting their irons. Short work of the Grudu Guard.
No, I don't think Adult Spirit is a wild goose chase, to be honest, chat. The reason I say that is we still have to do something with that strength too, and we still have to find, we still have to find what we need not only for Baronade but also Goma.
Yep. Yeah, I believe that strength 2 yeah. I have a feeling there might be something in the back of GTG with that strength 2, but unsure at this point.
Meantime, T-Riss is soon about to get that hook shot. Or, excuse me, long shot at this rate, I think.
Yep. All our runners have their at least one hook shot, so. And yeah.
Yeah, effectively, Chad, let's just say we're gonna feel very old even if we have the body of a child at this rate.
Yep. And it also looks like we're gonna see another GTG play from Cuphat here, so. A lot of GTG in this seed so far. Yeah, Triss will be able to get full clear shadow and water in one go, which will be nice. Cuphat still doesn't have Dins, unfortunately enough. And yeah.
Oh, and Cuphead still has to rescue the carpenters too.
Uh-huh.
But Maki gets to actually, Actually, no, Maki cannot full clear this place yet. Still needs to get strength 2 from Spirit.
Yep, the only one of our runners who popped into Spirit so far has been Triss, so. Yeah, K-Sword, Hammer, and Jabu Kit is all we really need at this point. We still have our Magic Path, the Queen Goma, which will lead to our K-Sword eventually. Hammer is nowhere to be seen at the moment. It could be as simple as just a bow-locked fire, so that bow could very well be Path.
Actually, Hammer has to be found outside of the fire. We've already used, we've already cleared what we could. And, a Hammer's gonna get us a small key to progress.
We could go, wait, oh, we don't have any more keys, we can't go further in. Oh.
Correct. So
Okay.
fire is going to be, get the hammer, enter fire, find the boss key, take out Vavagia, and get out.
Yeah. But fire could still be bow locked, depending on key layout, so
I think all of our runners have a bow at this point, so that's a moot point.
Yeah. But just depending on key layout, so even if it is bow locked, our runners will be able to deal with that, but if key layout is not the nicest, then we will have to shoot the switch to get the, I believe it's the compass chest in fire. Depending on where our boss key is, of course. So what I mean by that is just the bow or long shot may not actually lead to the hammer, and the hammer is possibly unhinted.
Yeah, I forget if Tyrus picked up a slingshot, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna end up caring about a slingshot much.
Who? Tyrus? Tyrus has a slingshot, according to their personal tracker.
Very well.
BGS was in well at the chest in the bottom floor.
All good. Most of us are getting sort of used to or reused to the volunteer stuff again, so...
Yep. No worries whatsoever. Tracking is hard.
Oxyman doing the usual Gold Skull sequence break. Who needs Gold Scale anymore?
Yep. Yeah, gold scale is one of the easiest items in the game to get around.
And interesting, using so Cuphead was using Deku Nut strategies in order to just stun them all and take them out at once. Maki just going for spin attacks, and I think in this case spin attacks went out.
Yep. And T-Rex is going into Shadow. This will be another full clear. Top Hat gonna go GTG and likely cross the desert, I'd assume. But it is too early to tell. I have been wrong before. So yeah, now we're just seeing a few repeat checks. Yeah, so far this seed has been pretty giving. Not too much has been out of the way.
And thank you, Oxyman, for the clearer picture of that recovery heart.
Yeah.
And okay, that was the one chest I missed, so I think GTG's remaining checks are items.
Yeah.
And it is true, we haven't done too much of Forest Temple.
Nope,
But
we saw the courtyard loop and we saw the Stalfos, the first Stalfos chest.
and that was basically it.
Yeah, no, that's all we could do at the time. Because it was super early on and Cuphead didn't have a bow. Or strength at that time. No, yeah, he had strength. Oh, we're seeing toilet here.
I mean, we have everything we need for it, so, those
Yep.
of you that are subscribed to ZSR, you know what emote to use. Wait, we are not heading there? Or are you telling me that emote's no longer around? Wait, seriously? No, we still have it. Oh, you were saying nope about, yeah, but it is not all dungeons for Ocarina. We may have to visit all the dungeons for at least one thing, but we don't have to clear all dungeons.
Yep, all dungeons is not a thing today.
Now
At least...
I will put in a caveat, if we have to defeat both primary bosses for some items, then, well, if that's the case, that's the game just
Wow.
to do a double subversion.
Yeah. I'm seeing our first look at this magic lock check. And it's nothing. Shucks.
Alright, it is time for the toilet. Logically, this room requires Zora's tunic. Maybe with your tunic requirements you don't need it, and in this case, well, if there's anything in GTG, we need Strength 2 for it.
Yeah, I think with fewer tunic requirements, you don't need it. But it was nothing today. Surprised that Cuphead is opting to still open small chest, given that he has 9 hearts.
Some folks like to keep their munitions topped off. Not my place.
That is very true. Oh, and I totally missed. I just said they were checking the wasteland chest and totally forgot that they were crossing desert. Yep.
Man actually going through the block room in Forest Temple, so this will be new territory for us.
Yep. Feel Machi's gonna get their Requiem, then go Child Spirit. That's my prediction here. As it is Path.
Oh, hello! There's a big chest.
It's, well, in the Ocarina of Time community, we call it the condom.
I was just going to call it protection.
Well, yeah. And as chat has already said, please, everybody, Zooter safely.
Alright, Cuphead now has the golden scale. Probably doesn't need it anymore.
Not at all.
Alright, Maki is choosing to become younger Sephiroth.
I like this. Probably doing exactly what I thought. Child Spirit, possibly. Oh, going somewhere. Oh, yep. Yeah, there it is.
Spirit.
And yeah, Cuphead gonna cross the desert as well. Meanwhile, Triss is in Shadow, just going to get that medallion. I don't believe we saw anything in Shadow earlier, so... After Shadow, I could see Triss going to water as well, as that's another full clear.
Just realized something. I know it's been a while since I last commentated, but there are no foolish hints, are there?
No foolish hints in S6 settings. That is very true. So, yeah, that is something. So everywhere is fair game.
Alright, Oxyman. Good use of Furor's Wind. I guess I would call that a worthwhile time save, justifying the trip.
Yep.
Also, I don't... There was nothing in the boss key chest in Forest, right?
I don't think so.
That's what I thought. And, yes, the next heart container that Cuphead forms will be a second row. Which is... Not something we see often on Ocarina of Time Rando, but it happens.
Yep. Ooh, and maybe not the most confident in lensless Wasteland, but opting to use the lens regardless, so... Can't knock him though. That is the intentional strat. Or in the intended strat, I mean.
Hey, I would use lens to cross myself, so no faulting here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, right, I forgot about the lag.
About a month and a half ago, I would be using the lens as well.
Alright, if I've counted correctly, I think this chest in the Blue Po room has to be a small key.
Oh, sorry. You are correct. I think. Actually, no. I don't think it has to be. Maybe BK? Oh, no, you're right. You counted correctly.
So there we go. That should be all of our small keys for Forest. Everything else is an item. Or a boss key, but you get the idea.
Ah, that's the locked door I forgot about. I forgot the one for the iced switch in here. That's key locked. That's why I miscounted my keys.
Alright, Maki going for some of the checks that I haven't seen others go for yet. So we already found another small key, so I think there's just one left here. And I cannot tell what's on that archway.
I can't either. And yeah, we're gonna see the full child side for Spirit.
And Cuphead is not going to child yet.
And Machi not fighting the Iron Knuckle. I believe was that I don't remember which hand was hinted, but
It was the right hand.
Which is child side, I think, right?
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, so they knew what it was, so okay, cool. Getting their long shot, nice. Probably gonna go get their irons as well while they are here.
And Tiris going for the Scarecrow strategy instead of the bridge strategy.
You have long shot and Scarecrow set up, might as well. I think it saves a little bit of time.
Now, Tiris is about to deal with Bongo Bongo, Maki is about to deal with a minigame, Oxyman is about to deal with a push room, and Cuphead is about to deal with some wolfos.
Yep, but yeah, major thing I'm wondering at this point in this seed is, where the heck is our Kakiri sword? Where does that magic want us to go?
Well, don't forget about the hammer.
And Hammer, where is Hammer? That is also true.
Alright, note to self, chat no longer has iron deficiencies. Next time, don't eat the hammers.
Yeah.
T-Risk picking up Bongo's weakness. Alright, we should be close to the penultimate chest in Forest Temple.
Nope.
Strength 2 was child climbing.
Yeah, child climbing was strength too. That is true. And yeah, that chest, that bottom chest, the pushroom chest in Forest was nothing. We're about to see Phantom Ganon.
I mean, at this rate for progression, it's either Phantom Ganon or Adult Spirit, I think. Also, Cuphat now has Din's Fire, and I think he's a little frustrated.
Yep, and another progression could be the back of GTG. That's always an option. That's 4 chests right there.
That is also true.
What else? Besides that, I think we've seen majority of the overworld checks at this point. Haven't seen 20. 20 skulls could be our progression as well. Shadow did not have any major items, I don't believe.
Goron Tunic.
Where was Goron Tunic?
Crusher Room.
Oh, right. And T-Risk going into water.
And Phantom Ganon has...
Just a piece of heart.
So, it's either GTG or Spirit at this rate.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like.
So, anyone that wanted... Oh, we're actually going to see some of the remaining hints here. So that's what 40 was. Green potion bottle.
Alright. Oh, I was a little confused. I thought had a Kikiri sword and we're going Deku, and then I realized they're just checking the hints as adult. Very
Yeah, this is not entrance randomizer. Deku Tree is not open.
Yeah. Very odd though. Don't really see runners going for these hints as adult very often unless like they're really looking for some hints. And T-Risk going to clear out water before going to fight the boss. So they will get their lights. Cuphat gonna get his silver gauntlets pretty quick here.
And Maki is taking the slow path to Ice Cavern, which, honestly, at this rate, Ice Cavern at this stage is just bait.
Yep, Ice Cavern is not required at all. I don't think we've checked Child Goron City yet either.
Oh, hold on. Oh, right, we already went there. So some blue fire gives us...
Nothing.
Never mind.
But yeah, I don't think any of our runners checked Child Goron City. I may be wrong, but...
Child Goron City has been checked enough, there's nothing remaining.
We checked the Goron pot?
Hinted dead.
Oh, it was? Oh. Oh, it was too. And we checked the Hot Rod or Goron?
Yes.
Okay. I am wrong, chat. And Machi with the Weep Skip.
Under the icy waters, I know one of our runners tried to look down there earlier, but I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I don't think I saw it either.
Well, we're gonna get a closer look now.
Well, I'm sure Machi peeked it when they went to ice, so. That magic too. That is magic too. Okay.
I was not able to see that at all.
Neither was I.
In any event, we can at least confirm that Rudo's letter locks second magic.
Mm-hmm.
So where's Rudo's letter?
Yeah. Bruto's letter is still not found. Probably in spirit, I would assume.
It's like everything is right now tied to either GTG or Spirit. Now Cuphead has strength too, and now needs to decide, okay, is it actually worth becoming an adult? I mean, we know that answer is yes. In the meantime, Angels, thank you for bringing your folks over to the Zelda Speedruns community.
Yep. Cuphead also still needs to do Shadow, which they can do now as they have Dins.
And Oxyman has just picked up their second magic.
Yep.
Alright, T-Riss, you're running a little low on time for Central Pillar here.
They have plenty of time. They had 10 seconds to spare.
We did see one fire dip, but unfortunately, we were locked out.
Yeah. And Oxyman going into ice. Not going to find anything there besides Epona's, which is not required to seed.
And Cuphead is getting out of the sunroom. I'm guessing that chest had nothing important. Because I don't think
Nope.
I saw anyone open it.
Nope, it was a small chest. The SMC is amazing.
I think it's the textures that really help more, but
Yeah, textures definitely help with like peaks a lot. Both help. Textures is definitely a lot more useful in my opinion. I agree.
And there we go. T-Riss has light arrows.
Nice.
However, I'm noticing that Maki doesn't. At least not on the tracker that I'm seeing.
Nope, Maki did not do the BK chest yet. They will, I'm sure, eventually.
Yeah, first hour was a little bit more action-packed, I guess, but don't worry. Once everyone starts heading back to Spirit Temple, things will pick up. That's just the nature of Rando at times.
Yep, and I think that Cuphead is, after he's done in Shadow, will head to Spirit. Maki, I don't know if he'll leave water quite yet. Cuphead did the same thing earlier where he did the boss first, then went and cleared it, so that's a possibility as well. But unsure at this point. There's definitely a lot of other things that could be done first. They might rush Spirit as they have their Silver Gauntlets. They might go GTG. They might go Spirit into GTG. There's a bunch of things that Machi can do at this point. Yeah, I'm surprised neither of them have gone to Adult Spirit yet, given that's hinted, so.
And now Maki is free of Water Temple. Everyone else is still trapped in their dungeons.
Yep. Risk's gonna finish off Lake here quickly, it looks like, and then sure where they're gonna go after this. Yeah, Ginger, I agree. If they don't go back into water right now, I don't see them going back for a while, unfortunately.
Hope you liked your heart piece, Maki.
And we're seeing Adult Spirit for the first time by Machi. Nice.
As I said, sometimes it's the first hour that's exciting, second hour simmers a little, but as we now complete our first 2 hours, things are going to pick back up again.
Yep, and that being said, happy 2 hours, everybody. You want to take this one? I took the last one.
So, I wish to shout out our 4 runners. We have Oxyman, we have Maki, we have T-Ris, and we have Cuphead. I also wish to shout out our trackers, who are the real stars, trying to keep things all organized for us. Mystery Buckets and Ginger Sunny. And I also got to thank Kyrie over here for assisting and doing a great job at doing so. Also, Big Chest over there. And
Yep.
of course, we have to thank the Herald brothers for restreaming this. And there's the Kokiri sword.
Okay, so the magic was required to cross Wasteland. I mean, we were getting pretty low on magic lock checks at this point, so it makes sense. Honestly, I think that was the last magic lock check we saw. Like, I don't think there's any more magic lock checks left. But, wow. Okay, yeah, go on. Sorry for interrupting.
I basically wrapped up right there, so we're fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and
And there's another big one! With the golden gauntlets!
Straight lock! Oh, that is a silver's locked gold. Okay, okay.
And Maki is deciding to bail.
That is crazy. They're gonna go check OGC Ferry. They're gonna check OG.
I don't blame them, but on the other hand, I question this decision.
Oh no, they're not gonna check. Oh, okay, good. What?
Maki, make up your mind.
Maki, no.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Let's breathe. Let's breathe.
And is this even randomized, everybody? Vanilla? Ugh. Alright. They thought about going child, but nope. We're gonna check OGC first.
I still say you should have finished up Spirit, but that's just me.
Yeah. That takes time, though, and they're trying to be speedy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Spirit is a path of the hero. Always check your paths.
Indeed, I agree. That is rule 1 of Zooter. Rule 1, check your path. Rule 2, double dip your path because you didn't full clear your path the first time.
I thought that was closer to what, 9 and 10?
Okay, maybe. Deku is fast and easy, and there could be something in there too, so.
I mean, there may be, but first of all, yeet! Second of all, it doesn't make sense to age change right now. Unless, I say clear Spirit first.
Yeah. I think it depends on what they get in OGC here. Go back, Spirit. Go back, Spirit, right now. No, go back, Spirit. Go back, Spirit. And I see in our chat, always triple dip your paths.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm looking at the different items we found. I do not see how the Kokiri sword can be pathed to either Fire Temple or Jabu.
Well, the Kiri sword won't be pathed to Fire Temple. It could be pathed to Jabu because it was found in Spirit, which means, and Spirit was pathed to Baronade, so there could be something in Deku that does lead to Jabu, but
Then why didn't you just clear Spirit and be done with it? Look, Tiras is doing this. Also, I missed what was in the adult climb, but I'm guessing there was nothing important because chat would have reacted.
Yep.
Look, big chest.
Oh no.
On the hand.
Oh no. Is this gonna... Is this... Oh, this could be bad for Machi. Oh, treasure chest game again. Holy.
Look, Spirit may be easy to get back to, but that's still another age change, which I guess may not matter in the grand scheme of things, but I am reasonably sure that opening this chest on the hand is going to be the correct play if we can open it. Easy with the jumps there, Tiras.
Yeah. Well, we will find out shortly enough if this is a negative thing for Machi. Given we have seen one big chest so far. And that's just slingshot. So far, so good.
Alright, that's all of our slingshots then.
But I do agree with Alex in chat. Progression is more important at this time. We're over 2 hours in, and at this point, you just want to start knocking out your medallion dungeons and hope to, like, that the seed unravels. That's kind of part of this whole Season 6 settings things. You just, as you get access to your medallion dungeons, you do them right away. And then you do get light arrow cutscene, that is true.
Alright, mirror check, small key. Don't need it.
And yeah, Oxyman and GTG. Machi doing some cleanup before heading to Deku, I think.
Alright, that's our boss key. And that one is nothing.
Not sure how many skulls Machi has, but this might put them at 20, so we might see 20 here as well. So that's 17. We will have 20 after we're done in CAC.
Alright, we have all of the keys, or rather, we know of every single key in Spirit, so everything else is an item.
Yep. Which I believe there is 2 more chests and then the boss.
That is correct. Boss key chest behind Zelda's Lullaby, the tippy top where you use the mirror shield, and Twin Rova.
Yep. And we're about to get our first peek at 20.
And boss key, nothing.
And 20 is nothing.
Alright, time to backflip correctly, and... nothing. It's either Twin Rova or GTG at this, or it could be Deku. It could be Deku.
Yep.
I mean, right now, odds may be that it is on Deku, but...
That is true. Hyrule Castle, Great Fairy Fountain was magic. Yeah.
Kind of an annoying magic, but that's how it goes.
The magic nonetheless. And...
Alright. Deku Tree, starting with Lobby, nothing.
Alright.
And... T-Riss is not fighting Twin Rova.
Oh no! Cuphead had a VC crash!
How recently did he save?
I don't know.
Slingshot room, nothing.
Uh-oh. He's in GTG. I think he just lost all of his shadow progress.
That's...
Oh
yeah.
no, Cuphead. I think they're...
Yeah. If you want to call it, go for it.
Oh. Yeah, that's an FF. I salute you, Cuphead. As an unfortunate GG's. Oh, they didn't even, that was before they crossed desert to get their Requiem and their, Strength 2, I believe.
Well, do you want to see if Cuphead wants to join us for an interview?
It looks like he will. I just checked the race room, and it looks like we will be getting him in for an interview. Oh, he's deafened. Oh, GG's, Cuphead. That is so unfortunate to see. I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah, I was not expecting that to fucking happen. It's like my one forfeit of the year. The fucking VC crash.
Yeah, that's the one bad thing about VC, I guess.
Look on the bright side, you got it out of the way early this year.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
were you feeling confident about this seed? Were you liking this seed? What were your thoughts before that unfortunate circumstance?
I mean, I felt like I was progressing near the end. Anywho, like, I'd worked out enough that I was confident enough that it wasn't going to take me 5 hours or anything.
Yeah.
Still, I had a couple things missing, obviously.
Yeah, where were you going to go after Shadow? And that is Hammer on Goma.
Don't know if you actually predicted that there, Cuphat.
Let's see. Hammer was... Okay, Fire was Hylia. That was... But yeah. Really wasn't too much hint for Hammer, but... I would have taken that. That's cool. Where was the Kokiri sword?
So after you push the silver block in Spirit, it was the left room with the Wolfos and the ZL chest.
Huh, yeah, well, since that wasn't on Bongo, that's probably where I would have went next.
Yeah.
Because I'd worked out, you got Deku, Hyrule Castle, that was magic. Magic leads to Silver Gauntlets. Logically.
Yep, for sure.
I was hoping for it in Shadow, but I would have taken it in Spirit. And then that would have led to Hammer, and then you do Fire, and then I still needed Bottle and Boomerang. And I don't think that would have been too bad. Who knows?
Yep.
Well,
I don't think we've seen the rest of the Z.
At this point, we just saw the Silver Gauntlets room in GTG. At this point, I think our remaining items are in Fire Temple.
Yeah, it looks like we are in the commentary booth, and as spectators, we are only our Jabu kit away from go mode for our other 3 restream runners right now. But yeah, so Spirit was your next area you're gonna go.
Yeah,
which is kind of what I predicted. But yeah.
Spirit, Deku, and then it would have been where the fuck is my Jabu shit, which seems to be where we're at. So.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I am curious. At the beginning of the seed, you were just dipping any dungeon you could. Is that something you normally do in these type of settings, or just
not really?
Yeah, because you dipped Forest. I believe you dipped Fire too.
Yeah, when I don't have Hammer, I mean, Fire is a medallion, so it's always worth a dip. But when I don't have Hammer, I like to dip it to see if how soon I get key locked.
Fair enough.
Because it's a quick dip. You're in, out usually, or you're in and then you're like, oh, this could be bad later on, and then you leave anyway.
Yeah. Another thing I want to point out, you were using one of my favorite custom models. I love Twilight Link.
Yeah, I think it's close enough to regular Link, but it's different enough that it's just looks snazzy.
Yeah, it's no Big Chungus, which I've seen a couple times commentating over on the Silver Gauntlets. So.
Big Chungus's skeleton works out. That's hilarious.
I get a good laugh every time I see it, but it definitely feel like it would mess up some of the visual cues and whatnot.
Yeah, sometimes it's tough just getting used to the slightly different shade of the bow on this one, much less completely different.
Yeah. Well, yeah, again, unfortunate VC crash. Happens. It's the one downside of playing on VC, I guess.
Yeah. It really doesn't happen often to me. I think I've lost 20 minutes to a VC crash before. I think I've only forfeited like one other time in the years that I've been doing weeklies. to a VC crash.
Yeah, have you been using VC for quite a while, or did you start off on emulator? Or
I started off back in the day on EverDrive.
oh
and then
wow!
I moved to VC because EverDrive was slow at the beginning of the Season 1 tournament.
Oh wow! So
qualifiers. So I've been on VC since then.
So you've been in the community for forever.
Yeah, since 1.0, pretty much.
Yeah, you're an OG. I'm unlike you. I'm new.
I still remember some of the settings during version 1 and version 2 of Ocarina of Time Rando. Yeah, I'm glad things are a little bit better.
Yeah. I've heard some stories about previous versions. I didn't come around till about midway through season 5.
Yeah, I didn't do any like weekly races before the season 1 qualifiers, but you had the wonderful tournament branch, and then there were some weeklies on 3.0, and then it was like straight to 4.0 because they weren't going to do a tournament on 3.0 because of hints. Fucking hint.
Yeah.
But hints are now used. So I don't get the issue.
No, it's because the main difference with the tournament seed was that it had useful hints. Like it wasn't just like random ragtag hints. It was the tournament seed was the first time that we had like a hint distribution, except it had to be a fork because there was no separate hint distributions. And then 3.0 didn't have hint distributions either until 4.0 added them.
Yeah.
And that's
right. What the old versions had hints. I think I used to call it the 9-9, aka the 9 locations you never wanted to have stuff on.
Yeah, start somewhere between 2.0 and the tournament fork. The setting was there to not need Stone of Agony for hints, because before then you needed Agony for hints, and in season 1 you needed Agony for hints. So it's always amusing when you pick up the Stone of Agony and you're like, oh fuck. Is it 50 skulls? Is this going to be 50 skulls? Because I found Agony.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember those days. I don't like them that much.
Yeah, we've moved on since then.
Yeah, and Wolfman, I'm not sure if you just noticed, but we got another look at the archway in Colossus, and it looked like a wallet to me.
I was wondering where the wallets were.
It's okay, Dotso. The code for a lot of things in Rando are still pretty garbage.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, besides the VC crash, looked like you were doing pretty good on the like race, and you're like getting progression quite easily.
Yeah.
Those. Oh, sorry.
I really hate forfeiting. I'm one of the people that I will always try to finish, but I don't want to cross the desert and redo Shadow. So
yeah, not blaming you whatsoever there. You lost literally all your progression you had.
Half-hour loss there. It's like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, that's where you cut your losses, is around the half an hour loss mark. But yeah, and it looks like so far we haven't had anything in fire, I don't think.
We did see where the boss key was, I believe.
Yeah, boss key was on top of the boulder maze on that Goron.
So then the question just becomes, do we go further in? Or do we call it there?
I think at this point you just go further in, as you don't have much more progression you can do at this point. A lot of the seeds being cleared out.
Anyone check the? I assume people have gone back and checked the Shrink 2 room in GTG.
Yeah, we saw that from Triss, I believe, and there was nothing in there besides a GTG key.
Which means our remaining items are either in Fire Temple or Twin Rova.
Yeah,
Fun.
kind of what it's looking like. And Twin Rova could very well be Boomerang or Letter as a path to Bonga or Baronade. So never know.
And Maki putting in a Furor's Wind early, so going to take out Volvagia first and then come back. Not a bad idea.
Yep. I think that makes sense, because what medallion? That's the fire medallion, and I don't remember what song was on Burning Cack, but...
Suns.
Suns? That does unlock a check as well, so...
Yeah, but Jabu has Water Medallion.
Okay, never mind. We won't be seeing that.
I mean, Spirit is on the path to Jabu, so...
Yeah, I could see Twin Rova soon here.
Was there anything else interesting in there besides the gauntlets that I picked up? Oh, the Kokiri sword, right.
Strength 3 as well.
Ah.
Oh wait, no, Kokiri sword wasn't on the original chest. That was Strength 3. Kokiri sword was on the right hand in the main little center room there, I believe. I was getting my checks mixed up a little bit.
Yeah, I guess it could be on Rova, or it could still be in Deep Fire.
It could indeed.
The chain keeps going on.
Yep, and we did see OGC Fairy as well, and that was nothing, so... And Oxyman getting their silver gauntlets finally. That will unlock quite a bit of the seed for them. Very clean Volvagia fight by Machi as well.
I think I'm gonna head out now. Thanks for having me for the interview. Sorry I couldn't give you a finish.
That is all good. We all understand your pain and why you decided to do what you did. And yeah, hopefully your next seed doesn't result in a VC crash.
Yeah. Maybe I'll look into this auto-saving thing that we were talking about.
Is there an autosave feature?
No, but there could be. You never know.
Huh.
I think it would be nice. It's a cool thing to look at.
I think it would help out a lot.
As long as it doesn't take up too much processing time, then yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Thank you for stopping by, Cuphead, as Tiris now gets the hammer.
Yep, and yeah, thank you, GG's, and hope you have a good one.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. So yeah, we are gonna see Twin Rova. We're gonna see Twin Rova followed by Deep Fire. I also could see if Letter is on Twin Rova, then we could rush Jabu and hope that Rang is vanilla. That is also a possibility. Could you imagine?
I would rather clear everything that I could as an adult first.
I would too.
But if that's how the seed wants us to go, get Rudo's letter, just to then get vanilla Boomerang.
Yeah, that's not the nicest.
Maki's soon about to receive a minor shock. This is the slingshot, I believe.
Where's the slingshot? Sorry.
That chest right there that Maki's opening.
Oh, is it?
Yep. Deku Seed, big bag. That is for the slingshot. Don't ask me why the slingshot upgrades use different models for everything. I mean, technically the bow does as well, but the bow is at least clearer. You can tell that's a quiver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tigris is still going for skulls and now has 20, so no more skulls necessary.
Yep. That's nice. Even though we know it's not required. ZL was on Minuet, yeah. Ginger, I can see us getting a few finishers soon, possibly. Yeah, where the final art items are is the big question now. And I'm wondering, does Oxyman stick around and find his lights, or does he leave? I think he's gonna leave, unfortunately, but never know. Might stick around as they're looking for quite a few items still.
Well, Chad is thinking similar lines as you, thinking that Oxyman's just gonna bail.
Yeah. Just gonna refresh here for a second.
I'm still maintaining my connection right now. Maki is hoping to wrap up Spirit Temple, or at the very least, open the way forward.
I think Maki finishes Spirit at this point.
And if that's the case, then we will see the first Winrova battle. Meantime, Oxyman
Indeed.
shooting the sun, and not very happy with the result.
Yeah, just our last bow. Or second bow? Or, yeah, last bow, because the other one was hinted. And
Okay, Oxyman returns to Water Temple. Or not.
nope, that is just a Ferore's play.
Alright, Maki is opening the way to Twinrova and the not the double knuckle fight, the Noburu knuckle fight. Here I am already hoping for the end of the game, but no, we still have a bit to go.
Yep, we're still missing our Jabu kit. Both items, unfortunately.
If Twinrova doesn't have any of them, then I think that means Fire Temple has both.
Yep, and Machi did set a Ferore's in fire, I believe. So that is a thing.
Now, of course, we still have to get through this phase of Twin Rova.
The worst.
Yeah, sometimes keeping the witches at bay for the shot reflection can be a bit annoying.
Missed the hook shot strap, but still got the hit off, which is nice. Looking like a very clean first phase Twin Rova here by Machi.
Alright, that's our 4 hits. It is now time to combine.
Yep. Double dynamite attack. I was right earlier on which chest had the Kikiri sword. I am all over the place.
And Twin Rova is gone.
Alright. Well. And it looks like Oxyman's going to straight to Deku, which is what, like, at this point, you just are hoping there's something in Deku, but unsure.
I mean, there was the hammer.
There was the hammer, so Oxyman's gonna get that, and
What?
there was, that's nothing.
That's Greg!
Oh no. Back to fire.
Yep, Fire Temple it is.
Which, wait, does Machi not have floors there? Going somewhere else first?
Possibly GTG. I don't think all the runners had checked the silver block room. Also, regarding the meme percent question, because some folks like to run that category. Let's see, we had Winter Heart Piece, we had Stone of Agony, we had Ice Arrows, we had Greg. What was the 5th item again?
Safety.
We have
'Cause
all
you-
5.
Yeah.
So, Greg was the final one.
Nice.
But, yeah, this does actually mean Twin Rova wasn't required, but, you know.
Okay, Machi's gonna go check that back room in GTG before heading to, back into fire, it looks like.
Exactly.
Might as well do it. Faster to do it this way than to trek all the way back, so.
And Tiris did not go deep fire yet.
They will.
Oh, I mean, we know they will. It's just a question of when.
When, yeah. Apparently we're also bow percent, bomb percent, and sling percent, so yeah.
Really, the only other thing that I don't think we've seen is the second wallet.
Yeah, I think so as well. And magic percent, that is also true.
And once we get Ruda's letter, that's bottle percent.
Oh, yay.
This was not your traditional, oops, all dungeons. We had to enter all dungeons, but we didn't have to finish all dungeons.
This wasn't even an Oops All Dungeons. This is an Oops World Tour at this point.
Or we could also call it an Oops Partners in Time seed, I don't know.
Yep.
Why was that game not remade for the 3DS? Why did they skip directly to Bowser's Fury or Bowser's Inside Story?
No idea. Yeah, I think so. Forest, Bottom of the Well, and Ice were all completely dead, I'm pretty sure.
T-Riz is not going deep fire for us right now. T-Riz is leaving.
Okay.
No one wants to go
Ooh,
deep fire.
we haven't seen this check yet.
You're right. We have not seen Crater Fairy.
Okay, new check, everybody. And Machi is going to check toilet and then head back.
According to chat, Maki did check this.
Oh.
But I've lost track, so yeah.
My bad, chat. So much going on. It was probably when we were talking with Cuphat. Yep, Cuphat did toilet. Toilet's dead.
Okay, T-Riz is now going into fire as Oxydude now has a hammer.
Yeah, so we're gonna see deep fire.
Yeah, there's the time for the shortcuts. So, we are down to 5 checks, I believe. Possibly 4 if the shortcut chest was already peaked and it had nothing.
Yeah, I don't think it does. And oddly enough, Triss is not checking Pierre.
Well, the other 3 are on the way, and Farore's Win was literally just cast, so we can always head back.
Yep. Looks like Machi's doing the same thing.
Chat, if I counted correctly, 1, Big Pose was hinted dead, 2, I believe all of the Goron City checks have been done or hinted dead at this point.
Yep. And that chest is dead in fire.
It's a small key, which honestly I would have grabbed because I'm still not great with the key logic here.
Yep, fair enough.
Now, inside the Goron trap chest, that's the other small key. Okay, we have identified all of our small keys.
So now we just have hammer chest and Pierre chest, and then we can get out of here.
At this point, we know one of them has to be Rudo's letter. The question now is, will the other one have the boomerang?
Yeah, unless me and you have both missed something or forgotten about a check. Did anyone... No, yeah, someone's definitely checked Fountain Fairy, I just realized. I'm, like, certain we saw that.
I believe someone did peek the Valley Rocks, and it was not anything important.
Yep, Valley Rocks was just a small chest.
Alright, up we go.
I think Rang's gonna be in Jabu at this point, and it's just gonna be vanilla. There's so little left.
Alright, and for those that are still new to this rando and are trying to follow along with what's going on, the rules are simple. Collect the 6 medallions from clearing the dungeons. Sometimes you do get one for free, but not in this case. Then go across the Rainbow Bridge, go directly up to Ganon, and deliver what for?
Yep.
And, well, we knew one of these had to be a big chest. So, which one is it?
And Pierre could also be a big chest. Oh no, okay.
There's Bruto's letter, but here's the question. Is Pierre the boomerang?
I still think Rang's gonna be, I still think Rang's gonna be vanilla. But yeah, you do check Pierre just in case. And we have our first finisher at 242.53. That is
Congrats,
a
the aeronaut.
GG's. And likely more are gonna be flooding in soon. Letter was on hammer chest.
Oh, big chest, big chest.
Oh no.
Are we going to have a required double deep fire? We are!
I give up, and you are a little bit ahead. I'm gonna refresh.
Oh, come on.
Oh wow, I cannot believe it. The entire Jabu kit was in fire. Hammer and Pierre chest too. Oh no. This seed. Alright, okay. And that's a go mode Jabu is not the worst thing ever.
Dungeon shortcuts are turned on, right?
Nope, off. No dungeon shortcuts.
And Oxyman's a little upset.
Yeah.
Alright, so we do have to go through this a little bit more. Also, light arrows were on Water Temple boss key chest.
Oh yeah, and in chat, someone just did exclamation mark settings. So if you do want to take a peek at the settings, Wolfman, and familiarize yourself with the weekly settings, you can do so.
Did you seriously have to call me out like that?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying they're there. I apologize if I offended. I did not. That was not my intentions. I'm sorry.
You're learning. Moving on, it's time to enter Jabu Jabu's belly. We have a very close race between Tiris and Maki over here.
Yeah, this is basically all down to execution at this point. Tiris a little bit ahead by a few seconds, but nothing major. Machi can still make up this, 2-second difference. But yeah, it's gonna be close.
Well, it may not be as close as you think. Remember, Tiris has the light arrows. Maki does not.
Oh no. Alright,
So,
never mind.
It may be a good sprint to beat Jabu Jabu first, but as far as the marathon is concerned, Tiris is ahead. Also, there's your win.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, okay. I totally forgot that Machi does not have lights, and neither does Oxyman. So this is Tiris's game.
It's his race to lose, I think is the appropriate saying.
Yep, his race to lose.
Also, apparently track percent is being claimed. Did we actually mark every little thing?
No way. Besides our stones, it looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing we're missing is a wallet. We've identified one wallet, or at the very least, we're assuming we've identified one wallet.
I'm like almost certain it was a wallet on top of the arch, so.
Also, wow, thank you, chat, for keeping up with how many age changes we had to do here.
Yep, quite a few.
Child to adult, Zelda's Lullaby at Minuet, to then become a child to get Magic at Hyrule Castle Fairy, then become an adult to get Requiem, to then go to Child Spirit to get your Strength 2. Strength 2 gets you Adult Spirit up for Kokiri's Sword, then Kokiri's Sword to Deku Tree to get the Hammer, then Hammer gets you to Fire to basically get everything you need for Jabu, and then clear Jabu, and then clear Ganon.
Yep.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. It's been a heavy seed on the age changes. Or at least the required age changes. Yeah, that is true. Machi will full clear Jabu looking for his lights. Well, Triss is very much go mode and can just ignore everything. Yeah, that's true, Alex. This seed is a jet if you rush fire. But not even rush fire. You have to rush spirit first.
Also, Oxyman actually clearing out Fire Temple now. Hope you enjoy your boomerang.
Yep.
And apparently a number of people have struggled with this seed. Some due to tech issues, some due to this logic sucks.
Yeah. I personally don't think the logic was... It was bad, but it wasn't that bad if you just kind of follow your paths and then do progression.
I mean, it's as we said, always clear your paths, and our runners have learned what happens when they don't.
Clear your paths and clear your progression dungeons.
Chad, I covered that as a tech issue.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but...
And thus, after all of that, Princess Ruto has finally claimed the water medal. Wait a second, it should be us claiming it. Also, I think Maki made up a lot of time, in Jabu. I mean, admittedly, it's... You know, Maki doesn't have the light arrows, but...
Yeah, it does look like that. Yeah, I think Maki didn't do any of the extra checks. I think Maki's just going to wing it and see where they are from Ganon and be very disappointed when he sees they're in water. Yeah, that is true. We still only have one finish.
Alright, it is finally time to lower access to the platform and give us the box.
Yep, I'm wondering if we're going to see the block skip or not. Not from Tiras.
And not from Maki.
Nope. And there's our second finish, Ryukane, with 252.22. So yeah. And also Cola with 252.57.
Now you're the one that's going ahead here. Wait for
Oops.
Spot to announce it.
Oops. Sorry, chat. Sorry. I apologize. I just saw it in chat, so that's why I checked. But yeah, now GG's to Cola as well.
Alright, Baronade is down for T-Riss, Monkey's just started that, and Oxyman has just taken out Volvagia.
Yep. And I'm getting a little bit of defense on that one because it was said in chat before I said anything, so I'm getting a little bit of defense.
Chat's still gonna hold you responsible. Not as much, but they will still hold you responsible.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Also, was that a wallet that T-Riss chose not to pick up? Because I couldn't tell.
Well, we're about to see again.
Nope,
Nope,
it was Storm
shoes.
Shoes.
Nintendo would for sure make money if they remade this, and I would be one of those people buying it again for... I've bought it multiple times for the N64 as I've lost cartridges. I've bought it twice for 3DS. I've bought it on VC before.
I genuinely wish I could get used to the 3DS circle pad. I just struggle with it.
Yeah. I bought it as a kid because I loved it. I loved the game. This is the first game I ever played as a kid growing up. So, because I got an N64 as a hand-me-down from my uncle, so that's how I first started getting into gaming.
Yeah, and yeah, chat. The only issue that I have with the 3DS version is not so much the software, but the hardware. If I had the ability to replace the hardware, I would have been able to enjoy it much more.
Fair enough.
Retro did a good job.
They did. Not such a great job on their other 3DS remake, but we won't mention that.
Hey, I actually liked some of the boss changes.
Oh.
I said some.
Okay. Yeah, we don't talk about that, Ginger.
Is that whatever? I'll ask further questions later.
And yeah, Triss is on their way up to Ganon, and Machi is on their way up to Ganon to find out where their lights are.
And the Stalfos' last possessions, nothing important. So T-Riss will be a kind Hylian and leave that chest alone.
Dang, you're spoiling it! Oh wait, never mind. It wasn't chat. Anyway, GG's to the fourth finisher, Emo. So yeah, 256.25.
And now the double knuckle fight.
What is my favorite dungeon? My favorite dungeon... Ooh, that's a tough one. See, my opinion on dungeons and my favorite dungeons has changed since I've gone into Rando. As a kid, it was probably Spirit. as an adult, it's probably... Oh, it's tough. As an adult, my favorite dungeon is probably DC. I really like DC. It's super easy. And I've grown to love it in Rando, so...
And Tiris already has the light arrows from Water Temple.
Yep.
Now, will there be any other finishers before we hit that 3-hour mark? Also, the Zora princess is named Ruto. R-U-T-O. Just so things are clear.
I think Rudiat is Twilight Princess, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought that was Rutella.
Rutella? Okay, I was wrong.
And we are going for bottle strats against Ganon. I think one of the swings got missed, but okay, we still maintained it. And Maki. Hope you like going back.
Oh, I bet that hit him hard.
And away he goes.
Yep, and it looks like Tris will have a good time. Unfortunately, not a sub 3, but close enough.
Yeah, this seed was a bit rude, let's be honest.
It was rude. It could have been worse. A seed could always be worse, but it was definitely not nice. Yep, Alex, you rolled this gem. You are officially not allowed to roll seeds anymore. I'm sorry.
That's not how it works.
It's how it should work.
Then you do realize that there will be no one left to roll.
Yeah. And happy 3 hours.
I think in this case we'll cover all the shoutouts at the end because we're now going to have a bunch of people eventually coming in. Okay, nice roll to avoid the damage there, Tiris.
We'll just avoid...
Yep.
Oh.
Got the roll again. And
Oh
again.
no! Oh no! Okay,
No.
he got it. He's got it. And Alex, I will just refrain from participating in races as a runner whenever I see you're the one rolling them.
But as for Tiris, I don't think he cares about who assists in generating. What he cares about
Is
4
finishing.
simple things. A slice, a slice, a slice, and a stab.
Yep, and that is GG's. GG's at 3:01.
09.
Yep.
And you are correct. Tiris did not visit Dompe. And that proved worthwhile, I guess.
And it looks like we will be getting him in for an interview, according to Alex. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.
And in the meantime, Maki just found those light arrows.
Yep. So I've heard, Alpha. So I've heard. But most OOTMM combo randos are train wrecks, no matter who rolls the seed.
I'm guessing Tyrus is still connecting?
Not in the waiting room yet.
Okay. What we do
And-
have, however, is Ryu Kane bringing their party to the Zelda Speedruns community.
Yep. And GG's Ryukane. Congrats on your, what was it, second place finish? Yep, second place finish. Hope you enjoyed the seed. And GG's Triss. Congrats on the
Yo.
finish.
GG's, thank you.
How
What
do you
the
feel?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that shit? Yo, they were gonna clip my stream since you didn't use my audio. I was using my mic, and I'm in fire, and I'm like, okay, I know Hammer's still got to lead to something, right? So I keep going. I get to Hammer Chest. I'm like, of course this is gonna be like Boomerang. I figured Rudo's. Okay, so I thought Rudo's was super early because I thought Epona's was the logical way to get across. Turns out you're supposed to get long shot, but I thought it was Epona's. So I saw Rudo's first. I was confused as fuck, and I'm like, okay, there's still one more item. Let's just go clear it out. And I see the big chest, and I'm like, no fucking way. If this is the Boomerang, I'm quitting Zooter. I'm done. There's no fucking way. And sure enough, there it was.
So, how was your final seed of your Ocarina of Time randomizer career?
Well, you know, I'm glad I got to Mweep Skip, and I'm glad that it worked out in my favor.
You're not actually going to quit, are you?
No, I'm not.
Good. Okay, and I have a quick question. Do you pronounce your name Tyrus or Triss?
So if you're saying like my username, it would be
Yeah.
Tyrus. Usually,
Tyrus?
if friends are referring to me, it would be Triss.
Okay,
But-
I was curious. I kind of went back and forth the whole commentary.
Either or is really fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a seed. You can thank Alex for that.
I mean, it was a fun seed. I didn't hate it. It was very interesting for sure.
Based on how I understand this seed, it was get your long shot, get your first strength, rush over to Spirit, get Requiem, go back, get your strength 2 on Child's side, and yeah.
God, yeah, finding both the strengths there was really funny.
Yeah.
Leave it to Spirit, unsurprisingly.
And yeah, also GG's to Machi on finishing with 7th, 305.31, and GG's to Sazy for finishing 6th with 305.19. GG's to both of you. But yeah, and also it looks like we're also getting Machi in for an interview as well, so that'll be good. But yeah, is there anything particularly besides what you've already said that really
It was mostly just that
about
fire
the seed,
temple.
or...
Mostly just
Yeah.
that fire temple. And again, I am glad that the Mweep paid off for me.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
was very, very confused logic-wise for almost the entirety of the seed until the very, very end. But
Yeah. And also GG's Machi.
GG's.
Congrats on the finish.
You.
So, Maki, since we are all getting confused about names, is it Maki or Machi?
I prefer the second one.
All right, I'm the one that has to learn this time. Thank you.
How did you feel about the seed?
Interesting because if you there's two choices. If you do cassette skip early, it's really helpful since you got Epona and one scale on GTG, so you need either Rotoslater or the other scale, and that's why I took so much time searching Sphere 1 with Child. But one specific part was hard is I hesitate after finishing Volvagia entering fire again, searching for item before going to spirit again. Hopefully, I did not, cause if I did scarecrow or something and found a boomerang, I think I will never find Autoslater behind.
Yeah.
Kinda easy to miss one item in fire, I guess.
Yep. No, for sure.
There was no way I was ever gonna go that deep into fire, like
Yeah.
earlier than I did. There was no way.
Yeah.
Also, finding the first scale in water was, oh no, it was there.
But yeah, the seed was kind of a confusing one for a little bit.
Yeah, not from. I guess I understand everything really fast.
Yeah, it
Since,
definitely.
It's
Sorry.
up with Epona and the rushing Requiem song.
Yeah, it definitely unraveled once you get that Requiem.
There was probably a second where I didn't cross, and I was like, "No, that would be dumb not to cross now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have Requiem. I don't know where it is. I'm already here. I may as well." And then I was like, as I'm crossing, I'm like, "Oh, this is definitely what I needed to do. What am I talking about?"
Yeah, we need to cross, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Especially with Spirit Pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what was on Dampe Race?
Dampe Race was nothing.
Well, naturally.
Yeah, nothing.
Like, absolutely nothing. I think it was like a heart piece or something.
No,
Like,
5 rubies 2 time. Something like that.
okay. 2 5 rupees. Okay.
You love to see it.
Yeah. Not really. Not on a Sphere Zero check.
Yeah, it was also fun in the beginning. I had controller issues.
I noticed.
Yeah, so I guess last time I played on my retro, it crashed, and when it crashes, like a bunch of the settings get all messed up. And I thought I fixed them all, but I guess one of them was the sensitivity. It was just all bugged, so
And one of
had
the
to figure
reasons
that
I
out.
don't use RetroArch.
Yeah, don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I've gone through all the emulators. I started off on Project 64, went to RetroArch, went to BizHawk, and just recently, yesterday, set up Project 64 again. I've been everywhere.
Oh damn.
Literally everywhere. um but yeah, I don't really have any questions, honestly. Do you, Wolfman?
I got my question answered regarding Dampe, so I'm good.
Oh, that was going to be the next question.
I wanted to ask about that, but it ended up, it was covered.
Oh, I actually have one, Machi. How
Yeah.
did you feel when you found out lights were in water?
Happy. No.
Happy?
Yeah, no forest to do. I
Fair
managed to
enough.
never go to forest, and I was very
Same.
happy not seeing forest.
That was like the
Yeah.
only thing I managed to really skip.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, I rushed bigger chest because we found one key on the Morpha, so was one, probably one check was there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely nice not having to go into a stone forest. One of the worst stone dungeons, in my opinion.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I was close to go if I didn't find boss item in fire at the end.
Same. I mean, it's all I really had left, so.
Yeah. Also, I don't know for you, Tiris, but I never did Rolling Go Round and Frog, Storm Frog, because it was too hard to route.
You didn't do the what? Because it was too hard to route?
Yeah, because I did a Lostwood child at the beginning, and we found every hint for Pogoron, Darunia, Target in the Wood, and Skull Kid. So it was never possible to go to GC child. Impossible.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I never did any of that. I also didn't do most of Lost Woods.
Yeah.
I think I maybe did like the Scrub and the Grotto, and that was it.
Yeah, there wasn't much there. Target in the Wood was hinted dead, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where was the Big Ron hint? That was one I was looking for a while.
I don't know.
Oh, we never found it.
I think I found it, but not sure where.
We did see it, but I don't remember where.
Kinda late. Almost my last.
Yeah, I didn't check back of Lake. I didn't do like Crater or Medigron hints, so could have been there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I was starting to get worried looking for the butter knife and only getting magic, and that leading to the prescription.
Oh,
First time
no.
I thought it was I thought second magic was a Kokiri's sword. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be too. And I got magic. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
But yeah. Besides a couple hiccups, both of you did really well in this seed, and the hiccups weren't even hiccups. It was just like following progression and not being able to find the last couple items. I believe both of you were just Jabu Kit from Go, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if everyone's gonna be Jabu Kit from Go. Or maybe
Yeah.
Lights too.
Yeah. That was actually what Machi was for Go, but
Yeah,
haven't
I
really-
use Faror just in case.
yeah, I saw that, so
There was a magic in Icy Waters. I had no idea what that was when I peeked at it. I'm like, it's something dark.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
tell. By the time I got
Honestly.
Iron Boots, it was kind of irrelevant.
I was so sure it was Kokiri's sword. I was like, okay, no, I need iron boots fast.
Yep.
Yeah, Iron Boots were also a pleasant surprise. I had no idea where the heck I was supposed to find irons or gold scale, and then it just kind of dropped into my lap. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. I guess I could do water now.
Yep, pretty much. Really early accessible shadow in this seed, which is cool. Like a lot of like runners were in shadow sub 1 hour.
Hopefully we found two kinda easily.
Like, yeah. Yeah, this seed was pretty plentiful in the first hour, and then it slowed down for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
The entire beginning of this seed for me was just like, here you go. You haven't played Zelda in a while. Would you like to go to Ice Cavern? Here's everything you need for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like
Good ol-
here's your shield, here's your hovers, here's your bottle. Go ahead.
Just
Go
go,
ahead.
just go.
Good old Mweep skip, which we all forgot about due to S6. It's like, oh, we can
Right.
actually do this again. Let's go.
Right. And I was struggling with it because my controls were still not perfect from it being messed up earlier. So I'm like, come on, we gotta figure out how we could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use hookshot or bow to set up easily.
I don't think I had either yet. I was in ice, what, at like 30 minutes?
Very early.
Yeah.
I don't remember where the first hook shot was. It Redead Grotto and Cac?
It was
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. And then the other one was Rudo's letter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also finding the second bow.
Finding both of the bows. Well,
Okay.
finding the second and getting hinted for the third.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were I think we saw all our slingshots, all our bomb bags, all our bows because one was hinted. Both our magics. We got meme percent. We had all the meme items.
The only thing we are missing, to our knowledge, is one wallet, since we're assuming that the Gerudo, the Desert Colossus Archway had one of the wallets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
FW was in chess game.
Yep. It was indeed.
Yes. Hopefully.
But yeah, I enjoyed watching this seed, and you guys put on one hell of a show.
Glad you guys enjoyed the show. I enjoyed playing it. I'm glad it was a good seed and not like a absolute. I mean, it was a bad seed because of Fire Temple, but it could have been worse. It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
It could have been so much worse.
Oh
No, it
yeah.
For a little bit there, after we found Rudos and Fire, I was like, oh god, vanilla Rang.
I was ready for it. I was ready for Rang. I'm like, I got FW. I'll do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
No way I go. No way I go. Just with Futo.
I think I would probably have done that before Forest because I was just so keen on not going to Forest Temple.
Yeah.
I was gonna do
Probably.
everything in my power not to go there.
Yeah.
At least we know it was not an AD, since everything behind Saria was locked. Or
Mhm.
was that? I mean. So
It was not an AD indeed.
the only thing is, I guess, if you can't cassette skip and need to find the first scale in fire, it's just terrible still.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, if this were an S6 tournament seed, I probably would have not had nearly as good of a time.
uh, yep, without KZ, Skip turns into a scale casino.
Yeah, at least one scale was GTG. Oh, totally out of logic.
Yeah, no, but you were in a really good spot, Tiris, because you were kid, and then you found your long shot and iron, so when you went adult, you were able to full clear shadow and water right there and then. So yeah, when you got your long shot and irons, you were in a really good position.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too at that point because I'm thinking ahead. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go adult. I guess I'm gonna go shadow because that's my next like big, progression, magic locked, all that stuff. And then it's like, boom, long shot, boom, iron boots. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess again, I'm just gonna do water after that, and we'll see what we have after.
Yep. Believe it was you, Machi, that you went into shadow without a bow, correct?
Yeah, no bow, just
Yeah, so
just you.
yeah, you did bomb shoe strats, which I like. I like to see that.
Well, I didn't remember how to do it, the setup, so I did it kinda like 5-6 to do it, but kinda
Yeah.
fast
It
enough.
happens. It happens.
Hey, as long as it works, as long as it works.
No way no way you wait to get a bow to go to shadow, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a bow before I went to shadow. I had
Did
the bow, I
you-
think, pretty early because
did
I
you-
was
Yeah,
that
you
was
did it.
late, right?
And seeing Oxyman drop the blue fire on Ganon, I love it. See, that's like next level. Most people will just hit him with a nut, but like blue fire, okay. And GG's Oxyman. Congrats on the finish.
Thank you.
Yo, GG.
I was just showing off what happens when you don't leap skip until you only have fire left.
I was just commenting on that. I love the blue fire on Ganon.
I had to.
Yeah, I know.
So Stone Force wasn't the answer, huh?
No,
Sure wasn't.
It wasn't. You, my sir, fell victim of an oops all dungeons.
I just avoiding leap skip for as long as I can.
Oh yeah.
And I proved that it was a bad idea.
I mean, that's how it goes. It's just In this case, Ice Cavern was a big bait.
It was indeed.
Yeah,
It's a bait that pays off.
yeah, but it paid, yes.
Yep.
Better than
Yes.
the
Oh.
seed telling you to double dip fire, though.
Listen, when I was doing, I did the hammer chest first, and then I went back for Pierre. I was telling them earlier, I'm like, if this is boomerang, I'm just quitting. I'm quitting Zooter. I'm done. Like,
Yeah, I
there's
saw the-
no way.
I saw the big chest on hammer chest, and I was like, oh boy, is that boomerang and leather in here? And surprise,
Yeah.
surprise, it was.
Yep.
Even if you think there is one item in fire, you're like, no, there can be two. I need to check remaining, so I'm going to everything else.
Yep. It was almost as good as I watched a seed recently, and both hook shots were both in Deku in a recent seed I watched.
Oof.
So yeah, it kind of reminded me of that in a way. But yeah, any other major thoughts on the seed, Oxy?
Always double dip fire.
Yeah.
I think this seed has taught everyone to clear your paths of the hero.
It's more like weep skip as soon as you can.
Yeah, just weep skip, and then
What
you
is
win.
this? Is this season 5? What?
Listen,
'Cause-
season 7, we're going back to
Yeah.
the weep skip.
Oh no!
Hashtag free the weep.
We
No.
Always rush ice. Always.
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 Yep, pretty much. But rush ice responsibly.
That
Yeah.
too.
Kinda funny that since we can rush Kazat skip again, hopefully it's if you analyze the seed, you know it's the last item is auto slaughter again.
Yeah. And Tiris, it looks like you have started a movement in chat.
Freedom weep.
Oh no.
Okay, before we
Free.
talk about raid messages and eventual raiding, we still have to do our final shoutouts here. Let's at least try to have some semblance of order here.
Yeah. Oh no, you really okay. Calm down, everybody. No riot here, please. No riot.
Freedom weep.
Everyone, please follow Oxyman, Machi, T-Ris, and Cuphead for giving us certainly one hell of a seed. Please follow our trackers, Mystery Buckets and Ginger Sunny, for trying to keep things somewhat organized. Thank you, Kyrie, for having better interview skills than me, because honestly, everyone does.
Oh, it's all good.
And if anyone actually appreciates some of my random remarks, yeah, go ahead and follow me if you want. And I don't have a command for this, but make sure to also shout out Alexander for actually putting on the broadcast, because otherwise, none of what you're seeing or hearing would be available. If you
No
like some
problem.
of what's been shown, well, there's always the schedule. Go to ZeldaSpeedRuns.com/schedule. You'll find something, whether it's tied to Ocarina of Time Randomizer or perhaps something else Zelda related. Anyway, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other announcements, but I don't know what they all are, and honestly, I'd like to soon get some sleep and enjoy my birthday tomorrow, so, rest of you two, take over, please.
Oh, well,
Oh,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Just don't sing, and we'll be fine.
No worries, I won't sing.
I won't sing either.
I can't make any promises.
Sing it, Oxy.
Happy
No.
birthday to you.
And then
Happy
banned from the
birthday.
server.
But yeah, speaking of which, down the pipeline for tomorrow, we do have the EU standard weekly race starting at 9 a.m. Eastern, with a match between the lower bracket match between Engel and Czech Rays also tomorrow from uh, 10 10:20 a.m. Eastern, as well as the Minish Cap randomizer weekly race, also at 12 Eastern, and the tomorrow at 2 p.m. around 2:20 p.m. Eastern, the lower bracket round 2 match between Rock Chalk and Marcio Lion 64. Anyway, with that, thank you all for coming and have a good one.
Enjoy.
It was a pleasure.
GG's, everyone.
GG's to all the runners and GG's to you, three who put on a great restream, and a great show, and also gonna say GG's to Cuphat, who unfortunately dealt with a VC crash and forfeited because he lost half an hour of progression. So yeah, GG's to all and have a good night.